The image of man has changed throughout the years. Comparing it from the 1970s to 2020s, it has completely went upside down. We're being taught by many of our public figures that we should embrace our emotional side and be more soft, where actually it is not the truth. And I have witnessed it myself. Experienced it myself, and I have realized that actually even women don't want to be around a man that is emotional. Nobody wants to be around somebody that is unable to control his emotion, unable to control his anger, unable to control his dark thoughts. Because by the end of the day, a man is defined by the action that he does, not by the words that he say. So that's very important to keep in mind. And what I can tell you is that we have so many public figures in today's time that are not showcasing the right example of what is a good human being, of what is a good man. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity when you are seeking for responsibilities, when you are seeking for improvement, when you are seeking for challenges, and we are seeking for personal development. And this one, man, has really fascinated me for many, many years. Because when I was younger, I was always going on television and I look up, oh, for example, in the WWE or in the movies, and oh, look at that. The main actor is such a very masculine man, hard working, never give up, and always putting in the work. And now every single time I put up the movies, I see the complete opposite. And actually, I've came up to a conclusion that the society that we are currently living in does not want you to become masculine, doesn't want you to become more stronger mentally. In other words, in control of your thoughts. And if you want to do something, they don't want you to be very ambitious. They don't want you to be very strong and leading by example. They don't need leaders in this world. There's enough leaders apparently, but they don't want any more leaders. And I have seen it in so many families that the dad is not even able to take care of himself. And every single one of them that I talk to tell me, oh, I cannot, I don't have the time, I have so much responsibilities and all of that. But remember one thing, is that your children will always observe your behavior. And if you say you're gonna do something and then you don't do it, they would not even respect you. And God only knows if you even respect yourself for the amount of time that you said you're going to do something and you didn't do it. And you know the big difference in today's time and before is that in today's time, man doesn't have words anymore. And it stems from the little things, you know. In my friends' circles, in my entourage, I realize that when I say, oh, do you want to go for a workout? And if you say, yeah, let's go for a workout, we're hyped and let's get the job done and all of that. And then suddenly they don't even show up. They don't even show up. There's no such thing as you have my word anymore. Because everybody got used to always letting themselves down, saying they're gonna do things and they don't do it. What makes you really think that other people are going to respect you? And above all, what makes you think that a woman would like to be with a man that doesn't even have his own word on the table? You see, all of this really kind of resonates in my head in a way that I am tired of having all these public figures really showcasing these bad examples to these young people. And I wish they had the same people that I was looking up to when I was younger. There's no such thing as a positive idol in today's time. Embracing your emotion, embracing and all of that, is not true. I can tell you one thing, with experimenting myself, that my emotions had made me very weak. The less emotional I have been, the better I have been in every single thing that I am currently doing when it comes down to business, relationships, and so on. And it starts from the little simple things such as working out and taking care of yourself. And I've been a witness myself since when I was overweight. Nobody gives me attention. Nobody even wanted to talk to me. Nobody even wanted to even start a conversation. And believe it or not, there was a group of people. I'm sitting with a group of people. People come in, say hi to the others, jumps me, and then say hi to my other friend. Like I did not even exist. And that really made me feel bad. I'm like, yo guys, I'm a nice guy. I'm a very sociable person. And I'm an easygoing guy, and I'm quite funny and all of that. And they're like, no, they don't really care. And this is where I really understood at a really young age that your public image is exactly your everything. It is the most important thing that you have in this world. It is your health and it is your body. You can go and make $11 million and build all those businesses. If it's by the end of the day going to sacrifice your health and look like a bag of potato by the end of the day, what makes you think that people want to be around people like that? And when I refer to people, I'm not referring to the average person. I'm referring to those who have knowledge, who have wisdom, who have a sense of understanding and common sense. Because none of it is present anymore in today's time, and it's quite sad. It's quite sad that every single time when you see somebody promoting fitness, helping people to get better, or helping people to lose weight, or personal trainers, and I think this is one of the worst things, is that as a personal trainer myself and an online coach, I have witnessed that a lot of people are shitting on us, but you cannot blame them because you have 80% of the people online that are not actually certified people, teaching people how to lose weight where themselves don't have any clue about what is happening in the metabolism, or even if they went and had an education about it. What can you do about it? You can't blame them. But the only thing that I could be doing is by showing and leading by example. You know, showing and leading by example. And this is something that it's frowned upon. This is the profession that is the most disrespected profession out there, because of the amount of dummies there is. But what can we do about it? Not really much. And that's why I always emphasize, guys, knowledge is gold on every single field. And that's why when you have something broken down in your house, like plumbery or electricity, you always go and bring an electrician, right? You always go bring somebody that knows more. Because what is separating us from all the other people is knowledge. And knowledge is gold in today's time. What is separating us from all those millionaires is exactly knowledge. Because if I had the same knowledge that I have right now when I was 20 years old, I'm going to be a completely different person. I'll probably listen to more things, obviously, and listen to the right people. And the entourage made a big difference as well. So this whole concept of you taking care of yourself will affect the rest of your life. And it can be a relationship, it could be business, it could be everything. And the most important, the relationship with yourself. Yeah, because when you're gonna look yourself in the mirror and you don't like what you see, what makes you think people are gonna like it? You know, if you don't love yourself, what makes you think that a woman would love you? And especially as men. You know, especially as men in our society, and especially to our kids, for those who have children. And I wish I had children right now, but we have to show them by example, by leading with the right actions, by showing that a man has to be strong physically, but also mentally. But the good things about the trainings and all that whatever you are doing physically that is hard is going to translate to something mental. That anything that is gonna come to your way, you're gonna handle it. To any single obstacle you're gonna handle it. And that's what women like to be. They want to be around somebody that they feel safe with. They want to be around somebody that they know that if something goes wrong, he's gonna be there and save the shit out of them. You know what I mean? And your children has to be the same. And I'm very, very, I went to the thermal bath here in Budapest about a couple weeks ago, and I saw how the amount of unhealthy people and fat people there is. I don't understand. We are living in a society where I don't understand how they could legalize some of the food that they are selling in the markets, full of chemicals, full of processed food, and really kind of like triggers your body to really start having a lot of issues. How many people that are diabetic? How many people that are overweight? And the more estrogen, as a man, scientifically proven, the more estrogen you have in your body, the more dramatic and drama queen you will become. And you will be. As simple as that. And that's the reason why we have the female and the male. But you cannot let yourself down on being overweight, because it will overshadows every single thing that you're gonna be doing. Every single thing. It is what it is, and you have to understand that you have to go out there and putting in the work. And that's why you want to build a physique, because it will bring you so much good. It will bring you so much. It might not bring you a lot of people, because I've noticed that myself on my entourage, is that the more fitter I get, the more I say no to people when they invite me in the middle of the week to go for some drinks or do some stupid shit, the less friends I had. And it's okay to be lonely. It's okay. And there's a saying in French that says, it's better to be alone than to be with the wrong people, because you are who you hang out with. Yes, indeed, you are who you hang out with. If you're gonna hang out with losers, you're gonna end up being a loser. But if you hang out with winners, you shall be a winner one day. At least in the beginning, you might feel intimidated, but they're gonna bring you up and make sure that you are looking to improve your life in every single aspect of it. And that's what a lot of people are struggling, and especially the youngsters. They don't have the big brother. They don't have that. And especially the old mans, the 30-year-old, the 40-year-old. They let themselves go. They don't train anymore. They get overweight. They lose their hair. They start drinking, doing drugs, and doing such things, and letting themselves down, when in the first place you have to be the main pillar of the household. And when I mean a house, it has exactly the same metaphor. There are multiple pillars in the house, but there is two main pillars: the mother and the father. And if you're not a good pillar, what makes you think that the house that you are currently building is going to be sustainable in the future? What makes you think that your children would listen to you? Your wife would listen to you? You know what I mean? What makes you think that? What makes you think that your wife... Listen, it's not about money anymore. It's not about money anymore. It's about your health over here. The most precious thing in this world. Because when you are sick, the only thing that you're thinking about is getting better. It's exactly the thing, because it will affect the rest of your life. Imagine, God forbid, something bad happens to you. What are you gonna do? Who's gonna take care of you? Now your loved ones have to put their life on a standby to come and take care of your monkey ass? Do you think that is fair to them? Do you think that your wife should go and stop her life to come and take care of you because Mr. did not eat well, did not train, and took care of himself? And it starts from the little things. This is how much working out, this is how much taking care of yourself is very important. You cannot take that for granted. You cannot. Every single time you're gonna go back home, your kids wants to play with you. You say, no, I'm tired. And the only activities that you want to do with your family is to sit down, watch a movie, and that movie kind of showcase exactly the reasons why we are in the current situation. Most of the movies of today's time does not showcase the right examples of what is good and what is wrong. They show you so many different things. I'm not saying that you are gay or homosexual or blah, blah, blah. I'm not talking about that. That's a personal thing. If you are like that, that's your own thing. But where is this masculinity? This sort of masculinity disappeared. Disappeared. Every single time you go out, you see people getting drunk, throwing up in the middle of the streets. Completely degenerated. Completely degenerated. No such thing as common sense anymore of today's time. All of this because of this little influence that we get a little bit from here, from in the society that we are living in. You are what you eat as well. From the little habits. If you know that this thing is gonna be bad for you, but you still decides what you eat. And once again, I am reminding you again that people judge you because of your actions. So your decision making has to be at its best. Because the only person that you can blame by the end of the day is going to be yourself. And this victim mentality is not going to take you anywhere around this world. And trust me, man, I was overweight, man. And I can tell you, man, I was tired of feeling sorry for myself. I was tired. I'm like, man, nobody wants to help me. Nobody, blah, 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 nah, nah, nah. I'm bitching around about what I want. Nobody wants, no, I don't give a monkey ass anymore about people. I am good by myself, for myself, because I made it by myself. So when my phone rings and I don't answer, don't be busting my balls off and telling me why you did not answer my phone. Nobody was there when I was working my ass off. God forbid, when my mom passed away, nobody was there to answer me, but besides one friend. Besides one friend. And what can I say? The only person that you could rely on is going to be yourself. Don't be going and relying on other people or your friends. Oh, my friend are not listening to me. You need to get closer to God. You need to work your ass off and become more masculine and you know what? Guess what? Masculinity, you want to define masculinity? I will give it to you. The more masculine you want to be, the more masculine activities you need to do. Exactly as simple as that. I'm not telling you be somebody that you are not. If you're a funny person and you like to sing, or you're a comedian and you like to make people laugh, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not telling you that a man should be serious and acting very tough. No, this is not it. A man in today, you want to be respectful towards others. You want to be kind towards the others, and you want to listen before you talk. You want to listen first. Because most of us don't even listen when they're talking. They're only thinking about what they're gonna answer. I'm not telling you Andrew Tate style, that you have to act like you're a big man and all of that. Listen, it all starts with the little things. But if it's gonna make you become assholes to the others, no, this is not being a man. A man is somebody that is respectful towards the others, no matter what is their social class, no matter what is their ethnicity, no matter what is their religion. Respectful towards every single person. It could be women as well. If somebody disrespects you in public or makes you very angry, it is totally fine. What is in your control, that's what you need to worry about. And this is what I always said. My mama, peace upon her, used to say, worry about the things that are in your hands, because that's the most important thing in this life. So try to worry about the things that you have in your hand, and believe me, if you are struggling to get your life together, if you are struggling to get in shape, drop me a call, drop me a DM. You can book a call with me. We can sit down and talk and see how we could make your life better. Every single person that I've worked with so far has had their life completely changed. For one simple reason, from getting their ass off of that couch, working hard, and every single thing that you do. If you're gonna do something, you better do it good.